Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Eddie Olivarez. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer of Hidalgo County Health and Human Services. I'd like to welcome you to the 2015 South Texas Hurricane Conference. I'm very honored to be here today and having this press conference. And we have several folks who are here to give an overview and some kind words today. We have Chief Ricardo Saldana, representing our County Judge Ramon Garcia's office and Hidalgo County Commissioner's Court. And he is the Director for the county's Emergency Management Office. We have Mr. Carlos Sanchez with the City of McAllen, and he is representing the city in this wonderful facility that was provided by the City of McAllen. We have Chief Tony Peña with the Texas Department of Emergency Management and DPS. We have all our delegations from the DPS troopers here as well that are here with us today. So what I like to do is I like to welcome all our media. The purpose of the conference today is to prepare for any potential natural, man-made, or other type of large-scale event. This facility today will have over 78 speakers. We have over 1,100 people who have registered for the conference, and the goal today is to expand our knowledge. The mission and the theme of the conference is building resiliency in our communities and being able to bounce back from the various incidences we've had, like hurricanes, wildland fires, etc. So for me, I like to call Chief Saldana to come forward, and then I'll have Mr. Sanchez, and then I'll have Mr. Peña to give their overview from their departments and their respected agencies. Please, Chief Saldana.
Good morning. On behalf of Hidalgo County Judge Ramon Garcia, thank you all for being here today for our third annual 2015 Hurricane Conference. One of the things that we're trying to emphasize is teamwork. Teamwork overall, through the Tri-County area, through our county departments, with our state partners, with our federal partners. We have done this for many years, and we will continue to grow in reference to this. This is very important for our area. Remember, we're at the tip of Texas, and our closest response is 8 hours away. That's how come we've developed all the teams that Mr. Olivarez mentioned earlier for that same purpose. We need to be self-sustained for a certain period of time till our partners get here. Thank you.
I'd like to call Mr. Sanchez from City of McAllen. Say a few words for City of McAllen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carlos Sanchez on behalf of the City of McAllen, City Mayor Jim Darling. Again, we welcome you to this facility, and we are more than honored to host this conference. The communication, like Chief Saldana was mentioning, is key, especially in emergency response. The good communication, coordination is what's going to give us the ability to respond and restore our community. And so it's events like this type of conference that brings us all to the table and get to reconnect with state agencies, local agencies, and have those resources, getting to know who can respond, what resources are available, which again is going to make us better prepared and better able to serve our community. It's with great honor again that we welcome you. We don't expect a lot of storms, or the forecast is this. It's not for a lot of storms this year, but it only takes one event. And so we want to be prepared, we want to be ready, and we want to also encourage the public that they play 50% of the preparedness role here. They themselves also need to be prepared, and we're here to inform them also and provide them that information that's most needed. Thank you again, and welcome to City McAllen.
I have to acknowledge our state partners. We have not only the Department of Public Safety and their Department of Emergency Management present with us today, but we also have the Department of State Health Services is here as well, and they've been very instrumental in helping us. Our DPS and TDM, Texas Department of Emergency Management partners, along with the State Health Department, have been very instrumental in providing the training, support, and logistics for many of the efforts we have today. Again, we'll have over 78 presenters over the 2-day period. We have over 50 exhibitors in our area. And really today, the purpose of this is to demonstrate to the public and to our partners that we have the capabilities to pretty much handle any type of situation that may affect us here. But the reality is that we owe it to our residents and we owe it to our community to demonstrate to them that we do have plans in action, that we do have the training, and we do have the support from these wonderful people that's available to us as easy as a phone call or a radio call, because we're always vigilant and always working with the number one thing in mind is the safety of all our residents and our community. So that is the key. I'm open to any questions or comments you may have. If you like, we could have Mr. Sanchez and Chief Saldana answer any questions you may have.
Mr. Olivarez, this year there is a section on response to the immigrants influx. Is that new as a response to last year's epic surge of immigrants?
No, it is not new. In fact, CBP, Customs Border Patrol, Homeland Security have been part of the conference for the last 3 years. They've always been part of it. And they've always presented. In fact, last year, Chief Oaks was a keynote speaker at last year's conference. And he actually was here presenting the different plans and methods involving concerns around immigration. They are very solid partners in working with us. In fact, their team, Borstar team, is here today to give a presentation on how many times they're activated to support and save lives. A lot of times CBP gets a bad press, but the reality is they are lifesavers. They actually save thousands of people's lives every year who are needing the support from dehydration, from extreme weather or extreme travel conditions. They're very much a proactive partner in our region, and I personally have to acknowledge their hard work and their dedication and heroic efforts. I know a lot of people don't look at them as that way because of their own preference and thinking, but the reality, they're human too, and they have a heart and compassion for the people that they serve as well. Other questions?
I have a question. How I'm seeing, I know Cameron County is like a slightly lower lying area than Hidalgo County. The water kind of runs to the east. But my question is, as far as Hidalgo County's role, like if there is a hurricane preparedness, I don't know if maybe the command centers are kind of placed here. What kind of role? Because I know it's a valley-wide effort. What kind of role do we play here in Hidalgo County for the rest of the valley when it comes to?
So I'm going to have Chief Saldana come forward, but the question is, what role does Hidalgo County play as a regional partner, considering the fact that Cameron County is a tier 1 county or a low-lying area where they may need to have special needs or evacuation components? Is that the direction of the question you're going with, Chief Saldana?
We play a supporting role to Cameron County. We've done that in the past during Hurricane Dolly. We will bring resources from our area, deploy it, and assist Cameron County with their needs. We've been a very big partner with them and our partners in Willacy County regarding those type of situations.
Does it start here though, as far as like, is there a command center that's maybe placed here because we're at a higher, gradient, or?
We have the Joint Operations Center, which was located at the City of McAllen City Hall. Now has been relocated to the Westlaco DPS office, where we will work close hand in hand with our partners from the state to help support those efforts.
And can you kind of maybe describe just a little bit about the communication and the effort as far as, working region-wide? So maybe some of our viewers understand, kind of the background, like what it really takes to get some, to set things in motion, like if something were to happen.
All it takes is a phone call from our partners in the emergency management level to contact us. One of us, whether it be Willacy County, Cameron County, or Hidalgo County Emergency Management, and we get the ball rolling with our partners, which are like the Department of Health Services and our partners through DEM, or with John Ovalle from the Texas Department of Emergency Management. All it takes is that to contact him, he contacts us, and we get the ball rolling. This has been in the works for over 6 years. It's been a collaborative effort from the various emergency managers in this county to what it is today. We are very proud of what we have done in developing the teams that we have developed in those 6 years. Very strong effort, but it's happened. And we're proud to say that we stand together and we stand proud for the citizens of the Tri-County area.
I think to answer your question a little bit further also, by the state constitution, the governor's office is the one that declares an emergency or an emergency component. Then by constitution also, the county judge can actually go to the next level and be able to deal with something at a regional level. And then at a more localized level, the city mayor or the mayor of a city can actually do that. So by state constitution, the mayor, county judge, or the governor, of course, the ultimate authority is the governor in the state. So there is a hierarchical component. The regional DPS office out of Westaco is the command structure for regional efforts, but each county also has an emergency operations center, and each city has an emergency operations center. So what we say, everything works up or works down, but the communication is through those designated personnel who are the ones that are the lead. Chief Saldana for Hidalgo County, Chuck right now for Cameron County, Frank in Willacy County. We work closely with John Ovalle, Chief Peña, and the local major, command major, and commander for this sector in this region of the DPS. We all work together. There is something called the DDC, the Disaster District, I'm going to forget C, Chair, Committee. I forgot that one. But really, that's a DPS-run function, and the Department of Public Safety is the one that represents Chief Kidd and Texas Department of Emergency Management and the governors at a regional level, and then they work their way up. So they're very, very important to the safety and security of our community. Other questions?
In terms of getting the ball rolling, you said it just takes one phone call and that starts.
Let me give you an actual example of how that works.
What happens
Okay.
when the ball starts rolling?
Let's do something a little bit more localized. Say that we had a situation with a fire, a large wildland fire, okay? Or, you know what, even better, right now, rain, flood. So what happens is you might have the city of La Feria get in contact with the emergency manager. The city emergency manager of La Feria will get in contact with the emergency manager of the county and say, hey, we got some flooding issues, we got some concerns, we got some low-lying areas, we need to rescue some people out of some areas, we got some traffic concerns. I'm concerned about that. The county EMC then will activate his resources in his county. But if their need is greater than what his county or his cities can provide, he will get in contact with Mr. John Ovalle. Mr. Ovalle will then get in contact with our partners at the DPS and TDEM and saying, look, Cameron County is needing some help. He will call Chief Saldana from the county of Hidalgo and saying they're needing help over there. So and then the regional component kicks in. So it starts local, goes to county, then goes to 2 counties or regional, goes to state, and we all work together. And trust me, it can be so fast how that works. It's a matter of minutes. I mean, fast. It gets going operationally very quickly. So I hope I answered your question there.
Does that mean like also, requesting extra manpower? You said they contact you. Like that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Now, that's exactly right.
Calling more people.
Manpower, equipment, support, all of that happens. Now, there is a procedure through the incident command structure that we have to follow. So that incident command structure, which I encourage each and every one of you from the media to learn it. And there's actually online, you could go and do it for free, it takes 2 hours, and you could actually learn the lingo, how we communicate, how we talk, and that'll actually help you in your developing your stories. And all you got is Google incident command structure, ICS 100, 700, 800, 2 hours online, and you'll learn it. You'll be as proficient as us at the language. Other questions?
The regional alert system, is that up and running, and would that help with this particular?
The regional alert system is currently in the development stage. We hope to introduce it here probably the first part of May. We're going through the education part of it for us to educate our staff, and the individual is going to be running the program for our county.
Just for some of you, the regional alert system, we're actually working and facilitating to be able to transmit information via media sources, texting, social media, etc., how to get out to the public as quickly as we can. That's what she was talking about. Other questions? Comments, questions?
If I may add really quick.
Yeah, Mr. Sanchez, please.
The city of McAllen has a code red system for its citizens, which we encourage the citizens of McAllen to go to the city website, McAllen.net, register yourself, and you'll get emergency alerts, emergency messages from the municipality, or the city of McAllen in this case, for any type of emergencies and notifications too. So McAllen.net, code red.
All right, so if there aren't any other further questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.